All right, I'm in car 830. We're in Minot. We're going to be here for about an hour. We've been running early. This is the bedroom aisle. So I'm going downstairs and I'm going to go check out the Consist at night in Minot. It's a maintenance crew stop. So we have some time here. Good old Minot. It's about 36 degrees right now. I've been here when it's 40 below, 50 below, snow to the top of the train, ice inside the cars, which makes tonight very pleasant. And I am doing a test of this, the DJI Osmo Action 5. It's supposed to have better night capacity, so we'll see how this comes out at night. So I'm testing it. And also, this Empire Builder from Everett to the Twin Cities is fairly empty. It's not a jam-packed so here's the Minot Depot. I'm just trying to look and see if they have an ATM in here. ATM. Oh, so this is the Minot train station. I've rarely been inside. I was just looking. I was curious. Is there an ATM in here?
It's not one close by, but not actually in the station. It's that one up the hill.
Oh.
I don't recommend it because there's CP train.
Oh, yeah. I was just curious. Okay, thank you. But it's a cute station. So no ATM in the station. So I know that for future reference. Oops, and there is one up the hill. I knew that before too, but who wants to go all the way up the hill? Even though we have an hour here. Oh, beautiful moon. It's clear, but I don't need to go to the ATM, so. There's my favorite train coffee cart. She's generally open in the daytime. She's over there, that little spot. So this is Minot on a slow night. Like I said, generally, when I'm on the Empire Builder and we stop in Minot, it's usually quite a lot of comings and goings. Let's see. Following the Consist, this car at the end of the Consist is known as the Portland car. So is this. These are the Portland cars. The coach The coach car is also from Portland, and the sleeper car is originated in Portland. The sleeper cars from Seattle that originate in Seattle are at the front of the train. They are the first cars behind the loco. So, uh-oh. They have so many top-notch mechanics here in Minot. They fix everything. I've seen them fix everything. All different times of year. I've seen these guys struggle through 40 below trying to fix stuff. Amazing. What are they fixing, do you know?
All the toilets, they haven't worked since Portland.
Oh.
As soon as we took off, they weren't working.
Oh, wow, and you had to wait yeah, they got all their top-notch mechanics are here in Minot.
They tried to give it a go in Spokane.
And nothing?
Nothing.
The Spokane people couldn't do it?
They don't have a full maintenance facility there.
How strange. Well, I always thought if they can't fix it in Minot, they can't fix it anywhere. These guys are amazing, huh?
It doesn't get fixed here. It's a no-go till Chicago.
Right. Yeah. That's too bad.
It's only one car out.
Oh yeah, the next toilet.
Yeah, I mean-
Yeah, it's still a pain in the ass, especially when you're in a sleeper car.
Yeah, it's kind of the convenience you pay for, but
Right. Well, when you get to your destination, call them. What the hell it's called? It's not the regular reservation number, it's something else. But if you call the regular number, they'll direct you. They'll give you a voucher for the inconvenience. So make sure you call them. It might take a little time, but it'll be worth it.
well, that'd be fine with me because all my trips are on miles.
Oh
I have
yeah.
an Amtrak card.
Oh yeah, me too. Well, this trip is on miles too. Oh, yeah, well they'll refund you. Call
that'd be cool.
your guest those guest rewards.
My wife thrives on that stuff.
Oh yeah, me too.
I just
This-
tell her to the guy said call.
Yeah. Tell her. Hell yeah. That's funny. I went to Everett, by Seattle, and the same thing. I used points on this trip. I did a quick round trip. But yeah, good points. I love them.
It's great. I went out to the gorge to do some photography, and it's like we pay all our bills, groceries, everything on that Amtrak card, and it just adds up so quick.
I started doing that about 4 years ago. I didn't want to add the card, but I'm glad I did.
Nobody
Yeah.
likes checks anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like.
You're gonna pay online anyway.
I love that Amtrak. You're right. Yeah. Good to know. Yeah, I got it. Did you get it? When I signed up, they had some bonus program.
Yeah, we got the bonus right away.
Yeah, that's why I did
Every
it.
year it's at least one good trip.
Yeah, keep it up. Next time, I hope they fix them. That's
I've been on this a ton.
Yeah, me too. I was on the Zephyr once. Actually, if you remember, my YouTube channel is Trainwreck Poet.
Trainwreck Poet? Yeah, I get on YouTube a lot. So.
Oh, okay. So if you remember, I was on the Zephyr once where one of the turbos in the loco blew, and it turned the entire consist black. Trainwreck Poet should come up.
Just text it to myself,
Oh, okay.
and then I always have it.
All right.
Yeah, there's this guy that lives by me in Illinois. His YouTube channel is Jumping Off the Cliff. He rides stack trains all over the country.
Oh.
He's a train jumper.
Oh, yeah, those guys.
And
Yeah.
he's like in his mid to late 60s.
No. Well, I followed. Did you ever? Poor guy, he just died.
Yeah.
Hobo.
Yeah, Hobo.
Shoestring. Yeah, I followed him forever. Then there was another guy, 420 something.
Is that the guy who got hooked on with his backpack to the Amtrak?
No, off the bridge. That was Stobie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So you know all the old characters. I miss those guys. I wish if I was younger, I'd be doing it, but.
I don't know. it seems a little crazy to me, but
It's
I watch them do it.
yeah, it's so dangerous. Well, that's what Hobo always used to say. He never encouraged people to do it, but he was a great storyteller. Man,
People loved him. They sent him gifts. And,
yeah, poor guy.
yeah.
But well,
He had some mental issues.
yeah. But what just a lovely human being towards the end. I mean, he gave a lot.
Veteran.
Yeah. You a veteran too?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Brother and father.
You know, it was cute when I got to, this was just a spur of the moment trip, so I got into Everett Friday morning. I got in there about 10 o'clock, and my daughter's there, picked me up, and she says, "Hurry up, Pops!" And they run me to the school, my 2-year-old granddaughter, and the school's having a big assembly for veterans.
Oh,
And it was so cute. And then so they're showing different students, and then they did a slideshow, and they're showing the different students' relatives, you know. And so there's a little picture of me and my name and for Lily, and it was just so cute. You know, it was cute watching that, you know. And then my youngest granddaughter says, "So what? Tata was a what? It was a veteran? What is that?" And then she said, "You mean you had to beat people up?"
Some kids are getting confused with you take care of animals.
Yeah. I told her, "Not me. I'm too wimpy." Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks. I'll check your channel.
All right. Thanks. All right. That was a fun conversation. This trip, as it's winding down, has been one of my favorite empire builder journeys for spur of the moment. This was a spur of the moment trip. Here's how it came about. Election night, some of us were extremely disappointed, and some of us were extremely jubilant. I was not in the sector of the jubilant crowd. I'm very, very anti-orange. Hey, and being a veteran, I've always been against Agent Orange. Ha ha ha. Anyway, the day after the election, I kept calling it January 6th, but it was actually November 6th. I was so depressed, I said, I need to be around family. My first instinct was, I'm going to go out to Greensboro and hang out with my oldest daughter out there because she's a blue dot in a sea of red out there in Elkin, North Carolina. And then I would go see my granddaughter who's blue in blue Greensboro. But it was too complicated, and I was using points, and I would have to, it was just much more expensive, and the train, I'd have to catch different trains, etc. Then I looked quickly at the Empire, the good old Empire Builder, and that takes me straight from the Twin Cities to Everett. And everything fell in place. I gobbled up the reservations, and I jumped on the train that night. Boarded the train at 11 something. Well, actually, it got in about midnight. And it was a very pleasant trip. This time of year, right now, in these couple of weeks before the holiday travel starts, the trains are running fairly empty. So every conversation I had on the train, at breakfast, lunch, dinner, was entertaining and lovely, and nothing was, there was no tension. Got into Everett, spent a lovely 2 days there, and got back on the train yesterday afternoon, heading back home. And same thing, it's been very tension-free. It's been a lovely ride so far. I won't jinx it by saying we're running on time, even early. So that's the story of this empire builder journey that I took spur of the moment after the election. And I'm glad I did. I'll be home tomorrow morning, and then I'll have to start reading the news again and figuring out next steps, etc., etc. But this was a great rewind. And I got to emphasize, I met some incredible people on this journey. Incredible. A shout out, a very short-term meeting I had with a young woman out of, she lives in Montana. She was going to North Carolina to visit her dad. And we just had, it was a great conversation with her about so much. That's where I got the phrase, the blue dot in the sea of red. That's how she described herself. Anyway, shout out to Tessa. Tessa, if you ever log on to my channel, hi. It was great meeting you. And it was lovely getting to hear about your family. Back to the train. I'm already at the front of the consist. Since I'm not wearing a glove, my hand is starting to chill out, so I guess it's time to jump back on the train. And we'll see how this combination works. This is the first time I've used this combination in the dark with low light and with all this noise, background noise. So we'll see how well the DJI mic worked along with the DJI Action 5 it is. All right. Thank you for cooperating equipment. This is the baggage car. It comes right after the two locos. We're being pulled by two P-42s, and they both have the old livery, so they are antiques. So the baggage car follows the locos, and then this is usually the transition car or the crew car where the crew sleeps. A lot of times they'll have passengers on this one too, but I think this one is probably mostly crew car. They call it the transition car. And then the next one is for people, the people sleeper car. See, they've got a ramp for the make it accessible for the guy on the wheels. And so this is the sleeper car. This one originated in Seattle, and all three of these sleeper cars originate in Seattle. And then after this we have the dining car, and then the sightseeing car, and then the Portland coach cars and the Portland sleeper car.